Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an eyeshadow palette with supplies that you can get off the internet, or you may even have some laying around your house. You can pause the video to get a screenshot of the supply list. I'm just going to go over it real quick with you. You're going to need 2 pieces of cardboard cut to 7 inches by 5 inches, a magnetic sheet cut to 6 3/8 by 4 3/8, decorative paper cut to 10.5 inches by 8 inches, another piece of decorative paper cut to 6.5 inches by 6 inches, craft sticks, 10 total, Mod Podge, a paintbrush, scissors, a paper cutter, mini magnets, a ruler, and a marker. Your cardboard you can buy off Amazon. They come in 12 by 12 sheets. They are thicker than regular cardboard. This is like an industrial strength cardboard. You can buy self-adhesive 8.5 inches by 11 inch magnetic sheets off of Amazon or at your local craft store. And King Company makes decorative paper that are 12 by 12 inches. This is a pack of 54. You're going to take your paper cutter and cut 2 pieces of cardboard 7 inches by 5 inches. Take your decorative paper and cut it to 10.5 inches by 8 inches. The first step you're going to do is 1/2 inch from each side. Set the cardboard on the paper. Take your marker, mark so you can glue it back on. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch. Mark where it's going to go back on. You're going to take your paintbrush and your Mod Podge. Paint the entire surface of the cardboard. Find your lines. Glue it down. Make sure you cover the surface completely. Line it up with your marks that you made. If you drip, just smear it in. Now you're going to glue the outer edges of the paper to the cardboard. We're going to fold it all in. The paper bends better when it's wet, so you can be generous with the glue. This is really fun and really easy to do. You just have to make sure that you have the right supplies. So now you're going to fold your paper in. Use your finger, get glue on top of the paper. It's nice and wet, it'll stay down. Take the top, put it down. some of the edges keep popping up, just take more glue. Get the top of the paper wet. It stays down better when it's really saturated. And just keep pressing it down until it stays. Okay, now we're going to pre-bend where our joints are to the edge of that cardboard and to the edge of this cardboard. And we're going to sit it aside and let it dry, because we can't put the self-adhesive magnetic strip on the cardboard until it's dry. So I've already let one dry, so we're going to set this aside. Here is one that's already been glued down. It's nice and dry. We're going to take our inside decorative paper, which is cut to 6.5 by 6. We're going to lay it down, get an idea of where it's going to go. You can either paint the inside with the Mod Podge or the piece of paper, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, the paper likes to stay down when it's nice and wet, so a little bit on the edges of the paper. Your goal here is to make sure it covers the top part of this, because when the magnetic strip goes on, you don't want any of your cardboard showing. So now our inside paper's on. We're going to take our magnetic strip, peel off the paper. Now our craft sticks, I guess we should make sure that they're going to be exactly the diameter of the craft stick, and on each side, because that's what we're using for our borders. Glue down your magnet strip. Now you're going to take your craft sticks and with your Mod Podge, you're going to glue them together. You want to make sure your craft sticks are flat, or there's going to be a gap in between them. Just lay them down on a flat surface and make sure that they're all nice and flat. Then you're going to glue them together. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Then you're going to use your Mod Podge. You're going to glue them to the palette. The craft sticks that we cut to 2 1/4 inches. It's flip-flopped. Get them all nice and lined up. Now we can take our paintbrush Now if your eyeshadow pods are taller, you may need to glue 3 of these together. But most eyeshadows, you're only going to need 2. I always keep a rag for a mess. The Mod Podge dries clear, so it won't matter if a little bit is coming out of the edges, but you can always just use your finger and wipe to clean it up. So you can see where we pre-bent the cardboard on the paper. So now, the only thing left that we have to do is glue on our mini magnets. These are a 1/4 inch by a 1/16 inch. I got them on Amazon, a set of 100. They're super, super strong. You could even get smaller ones. You would just glue two on the bottom, 2 on the top. Make sure they're lined up. And you have your eyeshadow palette. And this size of palette will hold 24 eyeshadows, or I put my powder, base, and some blushes in there too. And there you have it. How to make an eyeshadow palette. Have fun!